Barrister, it is great to have you here.
It's great to be here again. PPP is an interesting phenomenon worldwide, and today, all those who are hearing us, the private sector is like the proverbial water in water don't get enemy. You need the private sector to help the public sector to deliver what you call dividend of democracy, dividend of development, progress in any given economic environment. That is the truth.
Amazing.
Private sector don't have enemy. When you make the environment conducive for them, they will deliver for you.
Thank you and welcome once again, Barrister Adebisi Shogunle. Joining us today on the show is an outstanding public servant, a man who has dedicated his career to transforming the environment sector in Ogun State. He has extensive knowledge in every area of public-private partnerships. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome to the show today Mr. Ola Oresanya, the Honorable Commissioner for Environment, Ogun State. Mr. Oresanya, you're welcome to the show today.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And good morning, listeners.
All right, thank you. The pleasure is all ours. Now, Mr. Oresanya, Ogun State has seen a lot of environmental progress under your leadership, especially with PPP projects. Could you share with us some insight on how these partnerships have transformed the state's environmental landscape?
Well, thank you. If you look at Ogun State, with the vast opportunity that is bearing in the state, you will agree with me that Ogun State must not be found wanting when it comes to collaboration, effective collaboration with the private sector. So we've been deliberate about this in Ogun State, not just in environmental management, but across board. So Ogun State is an investor's heaven. So we're deliberate in the fact that we have an office, public-private partnership office in Ogun State, which is a very vibrant one, led by a major lawyer and major investor who has vast experience in the sector. Then we have our investment portfolios, investment desk, one-stop desk for investors in Ogun State, so that then we have a team of lawyers who are already been trained in perfecting documentations and everything. So human capacity development is one of the key areas we're focusing in Ogun State to make sure that we'll leverage the opportunities that are in Ogun State with the private sector, bringing in their skill and their expertise and the resources for efficient partnership, so that we can get the best from either side on the opportunity that lies in Ogun State. And if you look at my sector, which is the environment sector, yes, we've done a lot in the partnership and resolving issues and making sure that we're able to have a sustainable solutions. Why not putting most of our environmental problems?
Certainly, Honorable Commissioner. When we look at environmental PPPs, we are essentially talking about leveraging the resources, the expertise, and efficiency of private sector partners to solve public environmental challenges in Ogun State. And you see, we have been deliberate in using PPPs to improve waste management, water sanitation, renewable energy, and the likes. But these partnerships enable us also to implement sustainable solutions without putting undue restraint or strain on government resources, while also promoting private sector innovation. Can you just give a brief overview on this?
Well, yes, one of the key areas where we leverage this PPP potential is in our waste collection services. When you look at Ogun State right now, we generate about 30,500 metric tons of waste. And yes, we've been able to address the collection of those waste and are improving on a daily basis on our efficiency. And the government has not, we are able to solve this problem without bringing in government resource in this. Government has not bought a vehicle, and yet we're able to create a market space that the private sector
Your
have
one family, one
enough,
radio,
to
Super
invest their funds
92.7
in
FM.
equipment.
One family,
That means we are, as regulators,
one radio.
we are able to
92.7 Super FM.
Your
open
one
up the market
family,
space, develop
one
the market,
radio,
and
Super
develop the kind of
92.7
confidence or
FM.
investors' confidence.
One family,
to
one radio.
while they recruit their money, and that we are able to give them the guarantee that if you don't get your money, that's the kind of risk the government is bearing on behalf of those investors. So we're making progress in that area and the waste collection area. And then we are investing right now in the decarbonization program, where all our waste are being deployed for the energy transition program, where we renewable energy with the decarbonization program of the cement industry. Most of the cement industry in the state, they have appetite for our waste. So we are investing with the private sector to make sure that we convert this waste into what we call lignite, which is a refuse-derived fuel, and that this will bring money to the investors, and that these are areas we are opening up, and we already have intending investors in that regard. That is on energy issue. We call that laboratory services. Most of our laboratory services in the state are being done by the private sector. We have the private investors in that area, and water extraction programs. Several of our environmental challenges in the state. We are developing them into projects for the private sector to leverage their expertise and their resources in that area. So we have a list of them, and they're quite very encouraging, and we're moving on. Even our conservation project, you'll be surprised. Biodiversity and conservation, the private sector has a lot to do there, and we are doing that with the private sector right now.
Thank you, Honorable Commissioner. You know, as an expert in PPP, I can tell you that Ogun State has created a very good legal platform, a very good environment for public-private partnership arrangement to thrive. Ogun State, as a state in 2019, promulgated the public-private partnership law of the state, number 28. And I think with that particular law, the government of the present administration set out, and you have been in that government since the beginning of the administration in 2019. And for me as an expert, I want to say thank you to the governor for recognizing the place of the private sector in development of its state. I want to appreciate the Speaker of the House. I want to appreciate those who sponsored that bill, namely Honorable Duwole Kemi Olaitan, Honorable Adams Isaac Olushola, Honorable Balogun Akim Agbolade, Honorable Shobukanla Olakunle, Honorable Adejojo Yusuf Temitope, and Honorable Adeniran Ademola Adeyinka. These are members of your House of Assembly who made sure that that particular bill became a law, assented to by your governor. And today, Ogun State is in a very good legal platform to execute PPP. Now, Honorable Commissioner, can you give specific example? You know, Ogun State is a they call it the gateway state, very close to Lagos, shares boundaries with Oyo State, shares boundary with Ondo State. Can you give specific projects and the model utilized by your state in executing those
92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio.
All over Nigeria who are hearing us this morning, in general, and the indigenes of your gateway states in particular. Can you go ahead, sir, and give us the benefit?
All right, thank you very much.
Those information.
Okay, I think I did a bit of leapfrogging there, because I think I discussed some of those projects in just the last sentence I made, but I'll repeat them for emphasis sake. The first one, which is a major success so far in Ogun State, is the waste management services, where we have the private sector taking the lead, and it's a PPP program, and we are leveraging the experience of the Lagos which is a success anyway with the private sector on waste collection, and we are repeating and improving the script in Ogun State. So that one is going on and going on very well right now. But the real elephant in the room, and which is the big one we're running through right now, is the decarbonization program that I talked to you about. A little bit the first one in the country. We have industries like Dangote, Lafarge, Bois, and the rest of it. Ogun State has the largest number of these cement industries. We have the largest congregation of all these cement industries in Nigeria, and most of them are trying to get off the fossil fuel, and they are reconverting their kiln to take care of the waste that we have. So right now we have the private sector that is investing in turning this waste into fuel that the cement industries will have. Now, let's look at the structure here. The cement industry has provided a market, all right? Whenever you have a problem, you look for the market. There's somebody that's solving your problem will create a new market for that person. So that's the structure that runs with the PPP. And the market for the service we are looking at here is the cement industries. So they issue out the market guarantee that is required for the investors' confidence here. So there's the market guarantee, and there's a sovereign guarantee from the state that is backing that up, that is issuing a risk for the investor. And the investor comes with the technology and with the finance to make sure that they build what we call the material recovery facilities in the three central districts of Ogun State. And more people are going to be employed. So the waste that is a problem right now is now turned into an asset for the cement industry. So the three structures that guide PPP project, we're already doing that. So we have the market already, and we have the sovereign instrument from government already. And what we're now perfecting right now, and we are having transaction advisor in the presence of McKinsey. McKinsey is supporting us in this regard, and we have the British investors being supported by the British High Commission to give kind of a dual sovereign backup for the investors' confidence in this regard. And it's going to be a major success for us. So that one we are incubating now, and that will be solved any moment from now. And the other one we are already doing is the laboratory services. Rather than the government equipping its own lab to be doing analysis, we have the private sector, private laboratories that we are already accredited, and that we ensure they maintain standards, and to make sure that we provide laboratory services for all the industries that we have in Ogun State. Don't forget that Ogun State has the largest number of industries in Nigeria right now. We have the largest number of industries in Nigeria right now. So we're the one providing, we have the private sector providing these services for all these industries. And it's a partnership that works, and it's very, very encouraging.
Thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner. Truly, it's a partnership that works. And PPP is actually a watershed for nation building if we all will come together and see it the way it really is. We'll go on a short break right now, and when we come back, we will continue on the show PPP
Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One family, one radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio. Super 92.7 FM.
One Radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family. One Radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
One family, one radio, Super 92.7 FM.
One family. One radio. 92.7 Super FM.
Your one family,